Welcome to FedEx. You know, from the moment a package is ordered online until it's delivered at the customer's doorstep, it takes a massive team effort to make that happen. You as package handlers play an important role in that team effort and in the delivery chain of packages to the customer. In a few minutes, I'm going to review how to load a FedEx truck, why we load it the way we do, and why it's so important. But before I do that, I want to give you a bird's eye view of the inside of the terminal I also call the Nerve Center. Take a look. You know, thousands of packages come down this belt every single day. You'll be stationed along this belt along with your fellow package handlers, and a manager will assign which trucks you'll be responsible to load. Now, packages can be identified by two ways. The first way is by an address label with a barcode, and the second is by what we call a vision sticker. The vision sticker contains two sets of numbers. The first three-digit number is identified by which truck it's going to be placed on. The second four digits is where on the truck the package will be placed. Now, you'll be equipped with a scanner, and prior to you placing any package onto a truck, you're going to scan the address label. The reason you want to scan that label before it's placed on the truck serves two purposes. First, it provides FedEx with an electronic confirmation that the package is on the vehicle and will be out for delivery. It also provides important information for the driver and accurate information for the driver when they're out delivering the packages. We'll go on to the truck now, and I'll show you how we load the truck based on these vision labels. When you're inside the back of a delivery vehicle, what you're going to notice is basically just two things. Each one is equipped with a series of shelves, but you may also find that the trucks are various sizes. Even though they're different sizes, you'll notice that they're all loaded in the same manner. Each shelf contains a number. The first shelf that you see here is on the passenger side, and the top shelf you'll see is labeled 1000. Further down is labeled 1500, and then the numbers go down further. Next one being 5000. And then the last one being 5,500. Each shelf will contain its own set of numbers. Now, when you load your package, you're going to refer it to the vision number that I spoke about just a few minutes ago. On this particular package, you'll see that the vision number is 2523. All you need to do is look at the first two digits, and that'll tell you what section it goes in. So for a 2523 vision number, you'll look for section 2500. And if you come down, you'll see on the bottom shelf 2500, and that's where you'll load the package. If you see a package that has the first two numbers, as this one is in 20, you'll load that under section 2000. And that applies to every single number that you see on each vehicle. Now, when you do load a package, you want to make sure that you maximize the shelf space so you can get as many packages on the shelf as possible. By doing that, you want to minimize the amount of space the package takes up. As a package handler, you're going to see every size and shape and even weight of package that you could ever imagine. What you're going to want to do, for example, with a package like this that goes into section 2000, the best way to place this package is this way rather than this way. Simply being because you'll get more packages placing it this way than you would the other way. And you'll find other boxes that are very wide and narrow. You'll place the narrow end on the shelf so it doesn't take up as much room. You'll eventually come to a point where you may need to stack packages. Stacking packages is perfectly acceptable, but you want to make sure you fill up the shelf space as much and as efficiently as possible. A couple things to avoid is when you do stack packages, you do not want to stack packages behind each other. If you take a package such as this and put it behind these, it's likely that the driver will not find that package until he long has passed the area where it was needed. So make sure that all packages are easily accessible. The other thing you want to remember, and this is very important, is that all vision labels should be facing outward. These vision labels are how the drivers identify the package and retrieve them when they come to a customer's location. Now, you may find, and it happens often, that a package maybe after you place it in the correct manner, you might have to take the vision label off and relocate it. The vision labels come off very easily. You just simply peel them off, and if you have to place it on a different area of the package, you just do so. Just remember that the vision labels on a package do not dictate how they are placed on the shelf. The package shape is dependent on how the package goes onto the shelf, and the vision label is then moved into the correct location. Now, what I've done is I've set up a few packages on a shelf in a manner that's the correct way for setting them up and positioning them on the shelf, and I set up another shelf to show you how it shouldn't be done, and I'll explain why. Now, before I do want to mention that on the vision stickers that I talked about earlier, occasionally after the 4-digit vision sticker number, you're going to see an FL as you see over here. The FL simply denotes floor, and when you see that, you want to put the package on the floor beneath the section that it corresponds to. Now, the reason why you'll see the floor designation is either because the package is on the heavier side, or it may be such a size that it doesn't fit well on the shelf. So whenever you see those, you just want to place them on the floor. Now, on this side of the truck, I placed the packages in the correct manner. You can stack them as you can see, and even though they're stacked, they're not being hid. They're put in a position where it's maximizing the use of the shelf space, and then some are stacked, well, not stacked, but next to each other here, but the one behind it is bigger than the two in front, so you're not going to miss any of these packages when you go to look for them. Now, on the other side of the truck, I put packages in a manner that would not work well for any of the drivers that are out delivering. For example, vision stickers are not seen on a couple of these, actually 3 of these packages, and one package is actually placed behind the other and likely wouldn't be found as the truck got filled up and other packages were stacked on it. So in order to correct this, the best thing to do is to take a package like this to maximize the shelf space, turn it up, relocate the vision sticker. This one here, the vision sticker is in the front. You want to take that and you can place a package like this. The one that's hidden behind it can easily be stacked right on top of it where it's visible. And this particular package, the best way to place this package to maximize shelf space is just like this. And then you would fill the shelf space on either side and stack accordingly. Keep in mind that these trucks will fill up with packages anywhere from 150 to 300 to 400 packages per truck, especially when it's busy. So maximizing the use of the shelf space is extremely important. So after you've loaded the truck, you're probably thinking, what's the big deal? You've got packages, you've got the truck, they get loaded on, the truck goes out, comes back empty. Well, while all of that is true, there's much more to it than that. And I'll show you why what you do is so important to the delivery process. When your day ends, the driver's day begins. We have a computer system that all of our stops are loaded into. It plots our route in the most efficient way, and all the packages that you loaded will also be on this computer system, and we'll get all the information on the packages before we deliver them. So once we start our route and we get to our first stop, you'll see on this particular route that our first stop has a vision number of 5514. Now, what our goal as a driver is to deliver our packages safely, professionally, and efficiently. The efficient portion of our job is largely based on how you load our truck. We want to go back to the truck and find that package that's marked 5514 as fast as possible. We measure our success in a matter of seconds when we go in the back of that truck to find and retrieve that package and deliver it. Just to put things in perspective, if a truck that hasn't been loaded properly is on a route and we spend an extra 60 seconds per stop that we normally didn't have to spend looking for a package, over a period of 120 stops, that would be 2 additional hours that was spent looking and retrieving a package that otherwise we wouldn't normally have to do. And that is why what you do is so important. We want to find the package quickly and efficiently and deliver that package. Now, these trucks on any given day can go out with anywhere from 100 to over 200 stops. Now, those stops don't count the number of packages. There could be multiple packages per stop. So again, on any given day, the number of packages on a vehicle could be anywhere from 150 to over 400 packages. So at the end of the day, we want to be able to deliver all of those, do it in a timely, safe, and professional fashion, and get back. And that's why what you do matters so much to us drivers. So on behalf of all the drivers, we want to thank you in advance for all your work. We want to welcome you aboard. And if you have any questions at any time about the truck, how to load it, feel free to ask any of us. Introduce yourself to the drivers. We'll be happy to assist you in any way we can. And welcome aboard.